Hello, what culture? My name is Simon Miller. Welcome to Ups and Downs for SmackDown. I'm not going to explain it this week. It's just a review show. It's a review show where I've watched SmackDown, I've come up with some opinions, and now I'm coming at you through this camera lens into your YouTube life to let you know what you think. And like we said on Raw, yes, this is the last Ups and Downs for SmackDown before I make my professional wrestling debut this Saturday at Defiant Wrestling in their Rumble. Am I terrified? Absolutely. Am I excited? Absolutely. And also, I saw some comments yesterday. I'm still going to be doing Ups and Downs. I mean, this is the last Ups and Downs before I make my debut. I'm just finding a way to sort of promote it and get people more excited. I'm still going to up those downs. I'll up my own downs. Doesn't make any sense. Let's up some downs. SmackDown started with yet more love for Bruno Sammartino, who, as we said 24 hours ago, unfortunately did pass away over the last week. This was absolutely the right thing to do because the man was integral to the company's success. Again, it was touching. Again, it's getting enough. And then we got rolling properly, and I can't believe this. I cannot believe I'm actually going to say these words. We had the Miz TV segment that WWE's been pimping all week because we were meant to have Daniel Bryan on it. I didn't like it. Down. Now, last week I did say that I don't mind if Daniel Bryan is going to feud with Big Cass, because I remember an interview where Daniel Bryan said he wanted to feud with the up-and-comers to try and make them better. So great, if DB's happy, so am I. Doesn't mean I have to like the execution though, and I don't like the execution so far. It started with Miz running down Bryan, saying he's surprised he's still so bitter about their falling out a few years ago, because ever since he had his child recently, he's a changed man. Doesn't worry about that stuff, so the fact that Daniel does means the Miz must love his child more than Daniel Bryan. Sheesh. Just as we thought the yes man was going to come out, we got Big Cass instead. Now, I don't mind this, but my word, did the man come across as a by-the-numbers wrestler. He's wearing a suit, he sounds a bit mad. The reason he doesn't like Daniel Bryan is because he got cleared on the same day that Daniel Bryan did, and nobody cared about Big Cass. Why would I give two shits about that? He's also really upset that Bryan is small. Alright, maybe Bryan's mad that you're really tall. Not the reason to have a feud. They did tease some tension between The Miz and Big Cass after. The Miz was like, look pal, I don't need your help. And that upset me too, because I was kind of hoping they were going to be a pairing like Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. Doesn't seem like they're going in that direction. All of this was just a bit meh. And if you're wondering why Bryan didn't show here too, it's because after this we cut to the backstage area and he was laid out on the floor, not because he was having a sleep, but because somebody had beaten him up. Doesn't take a genius to work it out. And it's another down because clearly I'm in a bad mood today, maybe because a lot of people went, Miller, your tan looks really bad. Yeah, and that's what happens when you get a tan. It looks bad at the start, but then it kind of wears down over the next few days, which is what I've done. Calm down, let me do whatever I want. Don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's another down because then we got Asuka and Becky Lynch taking on the Iconics, and this was stupid too, down. Why? Because Asuka and Becky Lynch lost. Now, Becky Lynch took the pin, so technically Asuka didn't lose, but it still counts on her record. So what did we do any of this for? All of a sudden, Asuka doesn't feel as cool as she did a few weeks ago, which means she should have never have lost at WrestleMania. Look at me tilting with my hips. She's also doing random tag matches now. That's her position. Peyton Royce did cheat to win after she put her feet on the ropes in order to, hold Becky Lynch down for the 1, 2, 3, and I guess that's good. The Iconics should have won here. Asuka shouldn't have been involved anyway. And what even do with Becky Lynch now? What's her plan? Renee Young was then backstage trying to get an interview with Shane McMahon, but instead she found AJ Styles. And he was really happy, and happy AJ Styles makes me happy. So it gets him up. He let us know that there was going to be a 6-man tag match in the main event this evening. And that got him even more excited because it means he could finally get his hands on Nakamura. And he teased who his partners were going to be. Who could they be? Who could his partners be? It was Gallows and Anderson. And a down for a promo package to let us know that Andrade Cien Almas is coming soon. Why is he coming soon? Why is he on TV right now? You drafted him, just put him on the show. Look how mad I am today. Really mad. And what came next was genuinely awful. And I don't understand. So that's another down. It was Rowan versus Jimmy Uso, and here we had Rowan lose because he was distracted that Naomi made her entrance throughout their match. It started in the back where Naomi, who is of course Jimmy's wife in real life and now has just worked her way into the story, was worried about his safety because last week they kept getting beaten up. She was like, please don't get beaten up again. This is pro wrestling. Jimmy was like, look, just don't worry about it. Don't come out there though, because Blood Bud's real scary. So straight away you knew what was going to happen because this is WWE or all of pro wrestling, and that's called foreshadowing. Her music did hit mid-fight though, and Rowan was so surprised by all the crazy lights that he got smacked with a super kick. He got rolled up 1, 2, 3, and he lost. What? What's worse is that Naomi's music kept playing throughout all of this. We shouldn't have done this. We shouldn't have done it. Rowan and Harper should have just killed people for weeks and was like, what do we do? They're so scary. Instead we got this. I will give an up for the contract signing between Carmella and Charlotte for their title match at Backlash though. Standard stuff, but it worked, and it began with Carmella being all mad because she didn't feel like she was being treated like a champion, and she had a point. She was announced first, and as we know, the champion always gets announced second, so she was basically just making one big old fuss, but it worked because she's a heel. Then Charlotte interrupted to get in her face, and because it was a contract signing, once the contract had been signed, Charlotte took Carmella's face, she smashed it into the table, and then she flipped the table onto Carmella. That was that. We've got a women's title match at Backlash. It may be okay. So yeah, it was all on up. A quick up for Dasher trying to get an interview with Shinsuke and Nakamura, and instead, Aiden English popping his hat at the dressing room and saying, no interviews. Made me laugh, don't know why. And I did like the following match though, as dumb as it was. Up. It was looking like it was going to be Shelton Benjamin versus Jeff Hardy, but because of what happened last week as Jeff Hardy was making his entrance, his music stopped, Randy Orton's music hit, and instead it was Shelton Benjamin versus Randy Orton. This is where the dumb stuff comes in, because what is Shane McMahon doing? He's just lying to his talent. Hey Jeff, you're going to be wrestling. Haha, no you're not. I said it was Randy. Come on. We did get Benjamin and Orton though, which I like because I like both these guys, and amazingly, Shelton won. And he only won because Randy Orton got distracted, but still, it's in the record books. A masked man arrived at ringside to attack Jeff Hardy. Eventually had no choice but to get in the ring, and Orton was like, who's this dude? So he de-hooded him, which is definitely a word, and it was Sunil Singh. This surprised Randy. He got hit with the pay dirt 1, 2, 3. Shelton wins, and also, this kind of intrigued me a little bit. Why is Sunil Singh back on SmackDown? I thought he got drafted to Raw. Are we going to see Jinder Mahal? I thought WWE did all right with this, and they've turned a program, for the US title that I was really bored of, and now I'm really interested. So good work. We then had a pointless segment between the Bar and the New Day. However, smile on my face, up. It plugged the New Day's book that's about to come out, and also let us know that the Bar, or Sheamus and Cesaro, are going to win the tag team titles at the Greatest Royal Rumble because they want to be back on Monday nights. Also, at one point, Sheamus grabbed the New Day's pancakes, not a euphemism, I mean it literally, and said, hey, the SmackDown roster just doesn't stack up to the Bar. You get it? Pancakes, stack of pancakes. Big E was really mad about this. I love Big E. Daniel Bryan then cut a promo confirming that yes, at WWE Backlash he will indeed take on Big Cass. Now, Daniel Bryan's really good at promos, so within the context of this, it's getting it up. However, anyone else worried? You a bit worried? A little bit worried? Given that we are talking about WWE, the land of the giants, and a 7-footer is having his comeback match against Daniel Bryan, who is not a 7-footer and should probably win, but may not. Exactly worried. Samoa Joe then cut another amazing promo where he basically tore into everybody. Samoa Joe is the greatest person in the world right now. And I mean the world, not just in pro wrestling, the world. Samoa Joe wins up. And then it was the main event and we got a lot to talk about it. So let's talk about it. I'm not going to stand here in silence. Wouldn't make for a good video. It was Nakamura and Rusev Day taking on Gallows Anderson and AJ Styles. And before we even got to the fighting, Nakamura's got new entrance music, which he needed because now he's a heel. It's basically heavier and it's got Japanese lyrics, which kind of stops the crowd singing along, which I think is the point. And Corey Graves even said that. He said Nakamura's changed his music to stop the crowd singing along. This all worked well, smartly thought out, up. It did end when Nakamura smashed Gallows with a Kinshasa, whoever said that stupid move, I got a problem. There was also a really cool bit after all of this where AJ Styles was about to be kneed in the face, but Anderson sacrificed himself and got in the way. All of this was good. All of this is getting it up. Before this as well, Nakamura had low-blowed AJ Styles again because he loves his testicles, which means when he went to knee Anderson in the face again, AJ Styles couldn't do anything about it, so it was like a Shakespearean tragedy. Good end to SmackDown. A down, however, for Rusev. He felt like background fodder here, even though he wasn't the main event. It was almost like he didn't exist. So now I'm thinking, man, WWE aren't actually going to ever do anything with Rusev. I'm going to have to go and take a long walk of a short platform. Bit much, not going to do that, but what on earth? Now with SmackDown, and look, I'll be honest with you, it was a bit of a by-the-by numbers show with some downs as we've talked about, but hey, we now go into the Greatest Royal Rumble on Friday. Maybe that will be really good, and more importantly, on Saturday, we go to my professional wrestling debut. I am scared, but confident, but scared. But confident. Now don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you thought about last night's SmackDown. Like, share and subscribe. Head over to whatculture.com. Read yourself some articles. Follow What Culture on Twitter. What Culture WWE. Actually laughing. Why am I snapping my fingers? Thank you for watching Ups and Downs. This was What Culture. My name is Simon Miller. Maybe I will see you on Saturday.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. It might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.